Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Edwards?
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
You look at Dallas. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
And Kevin, their fans are going to welcome them home with style. They want to see this series come to an end tonight. And with the 3-1 series edge, I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Probably is a good word in this situation. They did what they needed to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6. And this series could take on a whole new texture.
Minnesota with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Number 8 defended by... Oh, look out! Nasty. Absolutely.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And so it's Dallas with it. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. Dallas on defense. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Edwards inside. He's against Smith. Edwards passes to Beverly. And the 3 ball is good. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. And it's Clavert missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Back to Russell. Loose. Smith against Russell. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. Cannot hit. He feeds it to Beverly. Dishes it to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. The Mavericks leading. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Doncic. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 9.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
All alone. Hammers it home. The polish off the break. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Passes it to Clavert. Smith outside. Feeds it to Clavert. From past the arc, and the basket good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Outside, Russell. The dish to Beverly. A 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Beverly's got 6.
How about that? They respond to a 3-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
He's off to a terrific start, yet to miss. 6 for 6.
Steve, I think he's poised for a huge game. I mean, he's giving them a big lift offensively.
And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 5-point game. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the Mavericks making a change here, and he sinks the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Outside Hardaway. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
The pass to Edwards. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the lob to the hoop. Smith dishes to Hardaway. Smith, Edwards defending. Back to Smith. Second shot opportunity. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Dallas.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers, turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Number 8, defended by Kleber, and the shot is good. He has 5.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic. He's guarded by Russell. Off target from three-point range.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Smith up top. Christ. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Beverly. He has 6. Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
No good from Beverly.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith for 3, and that one's good. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
You know, the first thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition 3.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Number 10, and it's sent back by Bullock. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Mavericks leading by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Bertens. With the lead pass, Christ, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. to the middle. Number 10. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs. Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Takes a three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Beasley kicks to Beverly. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Prince dishes to Beverly. Launches it. The shot will not go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Gets it to go.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place. I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Shoots from 8, and it's Dallas with another.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside, and he puts it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
No coverage, that's it. 7 points in the game.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
We got 22 seconds left to play in the first. The second chance effort. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
He dishes it to Prince. Kicks to Beverly. Tipped away. Tries to keep it alive. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Game 5, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Chicago Bulls this Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Green, and it's Bertines in at the power forward position. The feed to Noel. Pass to McDaniel. He kicks it to Noel. And they recover it. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. Timberwolves trail by 17.
Tore it down that time. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Here's Frank, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Beasley with it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beasley's got his second bucket. Frank defended by Noel. Here's Pertinis. Takes it up with both hands and flips it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, but he pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Number 8.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Mavericks leading by 15. Pass to Green. And he makes good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout and try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Smith drives in. He passes to Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Timberwolves trailed by 19. Outside, Russell. Passes to McDaniel. Poked loose. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, the Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Shot from 16. Number 8. It's rebounded by Frank.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Here's McDaniel. Kept alive. Number 8. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Frank, he's guarded by Russell. He feeds it to Smith. The pass to Frank. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good. Claver's got 8.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Noel. Caught. And he gets it back. Pass to Akon. Buries the long-range jumper. Dallas leading by 19. Dishes it to Claver. He passes to Frank. Feeds to Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Noel passes to McDaniel. Now the dish to Noel. Outside, Russell. No luck. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Smith up top, defended by Okoye. Powell kicks to Green. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Smith on the wing. Passes it to Frank. He dishes it to Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And the Timberwolves call time.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here is Edwards off the inbound. Here's Towns. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 9.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Smith drives in. And that one's good. Smith's got 7 points. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Smith against Edwards. Smith outside. Claver misses from close range.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Up again, slams it home for the putback.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player. I can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
Kicks it to Russell. Here's Towns, and he lays it straight in. He's got 11.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
He kicks the foul. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The pass to Edwards. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
The feed to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Number 9, defended by Frank. Pass to Russell. 3-pointer. Towns. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in his zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Claver dishes to Powell. He passes to Frank. He feeds it to Claver. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
They get it again. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Powell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Powell. Dallas making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike.
Another trip to the strike for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Number 9, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Doncic. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. 15 points in the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Claver.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Dishes to Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Claver with the bucket. Claver's got 6 in the quarter.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Fires for 3. Edwards. That's good.
Man, what a tough quarter for him. 1 for 6 to this point.
Feeds it to Claver.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Minnesota making a switch here. Both free throws good from Claver. Timberwolves trail by 20. There's the dish to Beverly. There's the pass to Edwards. And Beverly kicks to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's starting to put it together now, guys. He's added 2 3-pointers after hitting one in the first.
Pass to Bullock. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bullock's got his first 2 points.
Oh, he got him. Gorgeous reverse.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. He dishes it to Beverly. Launches a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the 3-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Pass to Bullock. Kicks it to Claver. Another 3 for Dallas.
His performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Towns, and again it's Minnesota. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. We have seen an exceptional performance from Claver.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, it's been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
On the court for Minnesota. Passes it to Edwards. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Here's Doncic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Mavericks pull it in. And it's Smith penetrating, makes the lead pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards passes to Beverly. Right side, Russell. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Beverly. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Off target with his 3. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Towns guarded by Hardaway. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Timberwolves have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. So he gets them both. Mavericks leading by 16. He kicks it to Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 17. Number 8, defended by Claver. Number 8. That's good. He's got 15. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Clavert.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
It's stolen. Doncic. He's guarded by Russell. Gets it to go. 18 points for him.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Minnesota, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks leading by 20. Doncic. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Doncic. That's blocked. Edwards with it. He's got 11. Can't get it to go.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Doncic, defended by Beverly. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clavert with the bundle. Now, here is Russell. He passes to Edwards. This one for 3, but he gets it back. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas leading by 23. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Dinwiddie defended by Beverly. Clavert offline with his 3.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Here's Beverly. He's got 9. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 6. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Beverly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Down low, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Kept alive, Minnesota. That one goes. Count it. 17 points in the game.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Gets it to go.
Back-to-back 3s for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
They get a hand on it. Edwards passes to Beverly. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Beasley. Rebound by Smith. Mavericks leading by 22. Brunson defended by Beverly. Hardaway dishes to Smith. That's good. Smith's got 10 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Number 8, banked in off the glass. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. The drive by Smith. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Number 8, defended by Bertina's. Up top, Edwards. They set the pick. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good. 13 points in the game.
Now the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Back to Smith. Outside Hardaway. There's the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Beverly defended by Bertina's. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince kicks to Noel. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas leading by 22. Hardaway with it. Beasley covering. Hardaway no good. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. There's the feed to Noel. Prince. No good on the three. Brunson by Beasley. He lobs it up.
How sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Pass to LeBron. And the layup falls. He has 5. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 at 6. Beasley with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Seems like not a whole lot else is going right for them, though.
Good on the three-point shot. 16 points for him.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Brunson by Beasley. Wasted no time on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Poked away. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Hardaway from outside. The shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Beverly, defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Townsend. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. 19 points in the game.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Timberwolves trailed by 19. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. He's got 12.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And he slams it one-handed.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one.
Game 6 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Milwaukee Bucks. This Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Mavericks shooting nearly 70% on the... Boy, they are putting on a clinic offensively. Dinwiddie passes to Smith. Christ. Out to Smith. He feeds it to Colbert. A three ball. Another three for Dallas.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, beats from 6 feet out. He nails it.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him and he took advantage.
Dinwiddie passes to Smith. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
There's the triple. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
That's doing some skyscraping.
We're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, or whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Beasley dishes to Beverly. And a miss there on the triple.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And it's Smith penetrating. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his third rebound on the night. Poked away. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And that one's good.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
One-on-one here. Here's Bullock. And the layup's good off the glass. Bullock's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
This is to Colbert. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Beverly passes it to Edwards. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Bullock passes to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Townsend. Here he's hit from three-point range. He's got 25. Dallas calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Number 10. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Tries a 3. Timberwolves keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Pass to Bullock from the arc, and the shot is good. Bullock's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Feeds to Green. Dallas moving it around. And there's the pass to Frank. 6 to shoot. Christ defended by McDaniel, and that one's good.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's the break. Pass to Bullock. Here's Brunson. Rebound, Minnesota. Beasley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For the 3. And it's Beasley again missing. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber is checked in, and he's good on the second. Minnesota's gone over and over to the 3-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Number 9, defended by Frank. It's Prince on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Noel's checked in for Minnesota. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Frank. Christ. The dish to Kleber. Releases. Money from the wing. Kleber's got 12 points in just the second half. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Outside, Green. He dishes it to Kleber. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
I like it, Kev. Just switch it up.
And it's blocked by Kleber. And the pass to Frank. No one near him. Here's Green. A beautiful reverse layup.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Shot's good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his 2nd 3 of the half.
Number 10 makes it off the glass.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
Kicks to Green. He passes it to Frank. Back to Green. Inside. Christ. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's Prince on the wing. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. They kick it out to Green. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Frank. And there's the feed to Claver. Drains the three-pointer. Claver's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Passes to McDaniel. Tipped away. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays clutch just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
He kicks it to Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Outside, Green. The pass to Frank. He feeds it to Claver. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
To the paint. We've got 1:08 left in the game. It's Prince on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson defended by Noel. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And the 3 off target. From deep 3-point range. And